CBeebies bedtime stories are available on the BBC iPlayer app.
CBeebies Bedtime Story.
Oh, are you feeling sleepy, Tumble Ted? Oh, hello there. I'm Justin. Are you excited for Christmas Day? Yeah, so are we. Will you be hanging your stocking and leaving a glass of milk for Father Christmas? We will. Brilliant. Well, tonight's magical bedtime story is all about Christmas Eve and a visit from Father Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! And look, I'm reading it on the CBeebies Storytime app. It's called The Night Before Christmas and is written by Clement C Moore with pictures by Taylor Barron. Are you ready, Tumble Ted? Are you ready? Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Wow! The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama, in her kerchief, and I, in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Look at the reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, ho, ho, ho! To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle mount to the sky. So, up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose, like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. He had a broad face and a little round belly, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Off he goes.
Ho, ho, ho!
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night! Ho, ho, ho!" Wow, what a lovely story. If you'd like to read it again, ask a grown-up to download the CBeebies Storytime app. I can't believe it's almost Christmas. It's so exciting. Not many sleeps to go now. The sooner we all fall asleep, the sooner it will be Christmas Day. Wait a minute. Are those sleigh bells I can hear? I wonder if Father Christmas is here already. Oh, it's only Tumble Ted. Oh, but you know what? I'm feeling a bit tired now. I think it's bedtime, don't you, Tumble Ted? And you should probably go to bed too. I hope you have a really magical Christmas. Sleep well and good night.
Bedtime stories is the perfect way to end the day. And you can watch more celebrity readers on CBeebies Bedtime Stories on BBC iPlayer.